Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, the member of this house. Thank you for the opportunity that are given to me. Today, our motion is this house would arrange students in classroom based on their intelligence and academic performance rather than on their age. And we, as the government team, agree to this motion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, arranging students in classroom based on their intelligence and academic performance, which is mean we accept and manage a potential students instead of basing it on their age. Why must do an arrangement? Because many smart students hard to attend school just because their age doesn't meet the requirements. It's such a wasting for us. In addition, the purpose of this arrangement is to improve the student quality, say that they got a high intelligence, so they could join an acceleration and it's made them to ensure getting work. Also, it's open change for young students to be more competitive in positive way. This term is also could increase the quality of the school and education because they got a potential students. It's also impact the teacher. They will be easier to teach because the student can easily get to understand the material instead of classroom with a random students. Of course, there will be a gap in learning activity and to avoid the peer pressure on smart students because they could get lagging behind that caused from their friends. In case to improving student quality, having an arranged classroom, they could get an acceleration. Their study will be more efficient because it will be easier for them without a friend that begging for help caused by God left behind on the material. And it also can be more effective. They will be feel to be deserve the respect because during an acceleration they can get a certificate in order to getting fast and easy to get a job. So their time to serve it also longer. So they could be more productive in a very long way, ladies and gentlemen. Besides that, it also open change for them to be more competitive in classroom. They will have a supportive environment for learning. They will not get any burden from around, for example, like afraid students. So they could get focused on their study and improving their scores and grades. By the open change from their intelligence, they could competitive on wider areas such as National Olympic because their goals is already got honed because their focus of the studies. By joining the Olympic, it could be increase the school quality because having a genius and competitive students, it also increase the education quality in our country by increasing the motivation and competitive spirits in students. The teacher also will be able to teach them more easily, ladies and gentlemen. Say that a classroom with a random student, it's okay for the smart student, but how about the average students? Will they get everything that explained? If no, the teacher will be repeating the same material until everyone is understand. And it will become the burden for the smart one. They will be got a barrier for them to improve. They will be lame to step on the next stage, ladies and gentlemen. It's just wasting their time in the classroom. So it could be decrease their motivate to study because they getting bored with the same material every time. In my school, we only apply the system curriculum 2013 and doesn't apply this kind of system. Like for me as a student in a random classroom, for example in English classroom, I got enough for it, but my friends it's hard to understand the material. So my teacher kept repeating the same material even for 3 times meet. Of course, for me, it's getting bored to hear the same thing that I already understand. And sometimes my friend asks me to tutor them, not just one, but many of them. And I getting straight because of it. to be honest. And we believe that for all of the smart students out there will feel the same. We also can avoid the peer pressure, ladies and gentlemen. If there's no arrangement system, the smart student can get bullied because they become the attention of the teacher. Their friend could bad mouthing about them. He's again that got the high scores. There's no hope for us. She steals our chance to answer the teacher. We don't need to do exam. He will get all of the scores for himself. What do you think about their feelings? The pressure around them. They really give them a mental issue. They could become anxious to come to school. Even when we close our eyes, we know that this kind of verbal bullying is happening around us, ladies and gentlemen. For addition, in Jakarta, Adinda Maheswari doesn't get accepted in any school. Even she still got 700 trophies. This her age doesn't fulfill the requirements, ladies and gentlemen. It's such a bad for us to waste a potential students like her just because of the easy reason like that. Also, for example, in MTSN 2 Bandar Lampung, they applied model class in purpose for lead the exciting teaching and learning activities. And the type of model class that has been programmed is which refers to the abilities of students in the academic field, especially subjects for national examination. In conclusion, our education system, or we call that curriculum 2013, is not actually effective, ladies and gentlemen. It's prioritizing students' character instead of their intelligence. If we change the system with the intelligence and academic performance arrangement system, a top achievement can be achieved by students by developing their ability and changing learning conditions such as the system. It will also improve the quality of the school and education, open the positive competition in the classroom, and to avoid the peer pressure. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, we as the government team agree to this motion. Thank you.